Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lee. This is Reefer Explained. Today we're going to be doing a update on the reef, where it's at, a new product that I've had installed, just something I've wanted for some time, and really what's going on with the kind of aquarium at the moment in regards to nutrients control, phosphates, all of that kind of jazz. What's actually happening. So sorry about the glare from the window. We're gonna take a look from the side on. I don't know if anyone can see this kind of, we've been going over this, see this algae growing all along the back wall, on this rock. It's mainly on this side. I'm not sure if there's enough flow at this part because the rest of the tank hasn't got this. So we've got massive green hair, maybe biopsis growing here, little bits here, and then it kind of is not so bad here on this part. So not really sure what is going on, but we are addressing this. So we've added a bunch of livestock, which are critters here, cleanup crew. We've got a bunch of these turbo snails, some other snails. We've got a Halloween hermit crab here, if you can see him. There he is. You can just about see his arms. We've got a hair, a pincushion, not a pincushion, sorry, tuxedo urchin somewhere in this reef. And there is a big snail in here. I think it's a Mexican turbo snail in there. Some bumblebee snails to fight vermitids, which is going on as well. So that would tell that there is a lot of nutrients in here. So nitrates are reading just under 7 parts per million. It's normally hovering around 4 to 5, but I dosed a bit because it was extremely low at 1.3. Now phosphates are reading around 0.04 to 0.06, but sometimes reading 0, which is inaccurate. As I said, we've gone through that before. So we've dosed some Flux RX, which is this product here. And so far it's been around 4 or 5 days. What I've noticed is the kind of biopsis, hair algae, whatever you want to call it, has receded backwards. It's kind of shrunken, which is good, and seems to had no negative effect on the corals. Now should really last this around 10 days, but I don't know if I'm going to make it. What I'm going to do is instead is, now I've dosed this to the aquarium, I may go at this with a toothbrush and then siphon everything out, then do a water change, then re-add my carbon or Roaphos to get the levels depleted. So we'll take a look there and see what we think. If we're just going to come round to the side of the tank, we have a ATO bin now. So we had a plastic 25 litre drum here, and at the back wall you can see it's having some negative effects. The bin was leaching kind of sweating of the water going in over the winter. So this whole area needs repainting, so to speak, this bit here. And I wanted it off the wall. I wanted it something that was going to be holding at least 24 litres of water, something where I could top up easily. So you got a little lid, so you can put the hose in, put it through here. It's all neat. It's got all the markings there, so 24 litres, and I think it looks pretty sweet. Plus I can put the pump to the bottom, it suctions down, whereas in the container could never tell if it was fully at the bottom. It was quite difficult to see, and also I've got a camera on here, which is just this side here. So when I'm away, I can see what the actual levels are, and it does show up on camera very well. Whereas the drum was a little bit more difficult to see where it was at, even though it was transparent. I did have some markings on there. This has been in the mix for some time. So I bought this from Chartered House Aquatics, but it is from London Aquarium. They do lids, ATO bins, and loads of other products, I believe. Really well made acrylic ATO bin. They do a smaller version, I think. I don't know what the size is. I think it's around 12 to 14 litres. This is 24 litres. 24 litres here, so it might be a bit more if you add right to the top. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Piano white. Not much more to say from that. It is just an ATO bin, but I think it looks neater, and it's just really easy to kind of top up a bit more now with removing this like this and put the hose in, fill it up, done. Whereas before I had to find a little hole in the actual part of the Ato container. Just made things more difficult. Just coming over to the sump, not much has changed here. Seems to be doing really well. I'm running the skimmer now at 100%, just really to get rid of those organics that are in the water column and that green air algae. If it starts to peel off on its own, you can see that it's really doing a good job. Anyone that's got one of these skimmers, I mean, I don't think I would change this anytime soon. I hope this will last the test of time for me on this reef, as I had a lot of bad luck with skimmers, but absolutely loving this skimmer. It skims so well. It's not that noisy. I did put a silencer on it, as you can see here, running just across to here. It's a little silencer I made. Works really well. Over here, I've just labelled up all the equipment now. Just really simple labels, but they work, and I know what I can unplug now if I need to. And apart from that, I'm not running anything else. I may be adding another kind of pump on here for the return pump especially. So we're running a Jacob's return pump DC 4000, and I've ordered a 3500 Wi-Fi. Not that there's any problems with this, it's running tip top, but I think when I'm away I'd rather just know that I can see that the pump is working just by looking at the Wi-Fi settings on there. And if I need to control it while I'm away for any reason, someone's at the tank and I need to do something with it, I can manually change it. I'm not 100% sure on how that's going to work at the minute, but yeah, that's something in the mix. Changed out the UV sterilizer bulb recently, as it had been five months or so. So I tried to do that between 4 and 5 months and not let it get to the 6-month mark. Everything else on this is running tip top, so I'm really happy with it. Coral wise, I'm still going at the gonoporas, alvoporas stage. I've got one algae here. Sorry, I think it's a goni actually. You're right at the back. It's really depleted. It's holding on by a thread. I don't really know what else to do with that one. Everything else is doing pretty good. I've got a new goni here. You can barely see on camera, but it's this one here. It's like a purple. Let me grab a lens and just show you what this looks like. Okay, we are back. So you can see now we've put an orange lens on. You can see it. This is, so we've got a highlighter one here. Sorry about this. I'm just losing the, there we go. Okay. So we've got this yellow one here. It's called a highlighter goni. It's not really doing well. I'm hoping it will come out soon. And this other one, this purpley pink, it's called candy floss. It seems to be doing well. It's got a lot of flow on it at this angle. So I'm hoping that's okay. It seems to be doing well. It's just at the wrong angle. Might move this somewhere else. Just not sure where yet. You can see the rest of the corals are doing pretty well. My elegance corals. So massive alvopore at the back. And this one, this golf ball is really taking off now. Had some damage at the tip there at the top. Got some super glue on it. And this was really not polyping out for some time. As I've left it here, it is really doing well, so I'm happy with it. I think it's called an Iron Man, and I've got these little red ones that are really coming out, but you can see all of this algae really starting to piss me off. Just not doing well. These are crazy. They are the Rasta, I believe they're the Rasta Zoas. I bought like these on a pin plug. There were like 3 of them, and so they're doing really well. They're on the sand bed, but there's some plates underneath there, so, and a piece of rock, so really doing well. They look amazing, and that's it for now. So let me know what you think I should do about this algae. I am going to scrub it, I think. I'm not going to take it out of the reef because it's just so bulky. I'm going to try and get in there with a toothbrush in places, turn off all the flow, siphon it all out, and then do a water change. I did add the Flux RX, and it does seem to have peeled it back quite a bit here, you can see. So I think it is working. I'm just being impatient, so we'll see how that goes. Let me know what you think about the Ato container. Anyone wants any kind of tips and tricks on any of the equipment that I'm running or where to get this stuff, let me know. But yeah, really happy with the reef. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.